Hi, I'm Monica Feit, and I'm the Principal Investigator for the Societal Experts Action Network, or SEAN. I'm joined by the SEAN Executive Committee co-chairs, Bob Groves and Mary Bassett. We were all in very different places when the Berlin Wall fell. For me personally, I was at Smith College, and I can clearly remember crowding around the television in the evening and watching the news with astonishment. We were all really excited about what the future would bring.
And at that time, I lived in Zimbabwe, and I actually was in Berlin just some months later at one of the international AIDS meetings and joined others in walking in a now united city. This was in 1991, and I remember it quite vividly. It really was something for people simply to go out and take a walk because the wall had come down. And it really showed that we need to do simple things sometimes to make the world a better place. And I think that characterizes the work that the SEAN Project has done.
I wanted to grow up to be the first woman on the US Supreme Court, but I missed my chance.
SEAN was set up to break a wall that has impeded the impact of the behavioral and social sciences for decades. We realized that there was knowledge production going on in those disciplines that was not being applied. It wasn't being applied because we didn't have a bridge between the problems of day-to-day life and the knowledge from the social sciences that could solve those problems. We took the COVID pandemic as an opportunity to prove to the world and to ourselves that social science can build an improved world, and bringing together the best social scientists from throughout the world, actually, to bring to bear their knowledge to address the real problems facing frontline decision makers in this pandemic has paid off.
SEAN to date has produced 3 rapid expert consultations. These are special publications that are written for a policy audience. We've written the first one on data and how you can evaluate it during a pandemic. We've written the second one on how you can encourage people to undertake protective behaviors like wearing masks and physical distancing. And we've written the third one on how you can draw on lessons from survey research and apply those to contact tracing. So these are the products that we've produced for a policy audience. What makes it really innovative is the way we've produced these. We have drawn from a vast network of social and behavioral scientists, and we've been able to distill the research into something that's pretty crisp and actionable for decision makers.
This is a direct attempt by social scientists to provide immediate benefits to all of us by attempting to apply not just biomedical knowledge to the conquering of this pandemic, but social science knowledge.
Well, they're the questions that we know we don't know the answer to, and they're the questions that we don't know yet to ask. I mean, it's hard to really keep in front of us that this is a virus that none of us really knew much about just 6 months ago. So there's still an evolving science around COVID-19.
SEAN was launched during a pandemic, and its work right now is really focused on the pandemic and how it can help provide answers to decision makers at this critical time. But the social and behavioral sciences have so much to offer society during any time. Think about all the opportunities to weigh in on issues like systemic racism and how you can dismantle that, to weigh in on climate change, to think about new models for the economy. There's all sorts of things that social and behavioral scientists are working on right now, and being able to expand that connection between the researchers and decision makers, even beyond a pandemic, is what's really exciting and keeps me awake at night.